Whatever your excuse is, it really doesn't matter. Obedience is better than sacrifice is one of the most promising scriptures that you can find in the word, that it is just better to listen. It is just better to do what God tells you to do, what you hear God saying to do. It is infinitely better than not doing that thing and then later on trying to sacrifice for the sin that you the sin of, because not trusting God, not believing God is sin. You know, sin is not just the things that you do or the things that you say. Sin is in your heart, if you're unsaved. So obedience is so much better than sacrifice. Time to get rid of the excuses. Oh Lord, I don't want to hurt this person by cutting them off, or Lord, what am I going to do if I decide to go this route instead of the route that I wanted to go? Obedience is always better. The things that God is telling you to remove yourself from, telling you to let go of, telling you to start doing, it's always listening and being obedient is always going to be better than whatever result you would have had by not listening. It's always going to be better. And we have to stop living in excuses, because you'll excuse yourself out of the blessing you were supposed to have. You'll excuse yourself out of it. You will talk your own way out of being blessed by being disobedient. So, obedience is better than sacrifice. Yes, there is repentance of sins, there is forgiveness of sins, but to trust God and do what He says the first time, that's where blessing, the full blessing, you know, the abundance, the fullness of joy, you know, not even like monetary blessings or like relationship blessings, but like having peace, having joy. Obedience is so much better. And I say this not to just the internet, but also to myself. Obedience is better. It's always going to be better. It's always going to be better. Even if it doesn't look like it, even if it hurts you to be obedient, even if it's at someone else's expense, you know, not saying, you know, obviously to actually physically hurt anybody, but sometimes you have to cut off family members, sometimes you have to cut off close friends, and doing that is going to do both of you better than holding on. So, y'all be blessed.